Hello everyone, this is Jayesh and you're watching my channel today on a very important topic, that is time block and how to protect your own time block. जी हाँ, time block क्या है और आप अपने time block को कैसे protect कर सकते हैं. Time block जानने से पहले हम एक पिरामिड देख लेते हैं. ये जो पिरामिड है रियल लाइफ में आपको सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए काम आएगा. How you'll be successful in your life? Watch this. You should have a purpose in your life. You should have priority in your life. Priority depends on the purpose that you have, and then you'll have productivity. और productivity का level जो है वो आपकी कंपनी में use होगा, and if you're in a business तो वो profit भी आपको दिलाएगा. Overall, this is the pyramid that will help you make successful. But time blocking comes in the third layer here, that is in productivity scale. So इसको समझने से पहले let's see 6 lies that stands between you and success. हाँ, 6 ऐसे झूठ बातें जो आपके और सक्सेस के बीच में रहती है, जो आपके दिमाग में है, कहीं से आ गई है सोसाइटी के थ्रू या फिर कहीं से चले आ रही है. There are more than 6, but these 6 are prominent that we'll speak of. So, first of all, the first lie: everything matters equally. सब चीज एक है. Everything matters equally. No, everything doesn't matter equally. Equality is a lie. Equality झूठ है. कोई भी चीज इक्वल नहीं होता. सबके अपने इंपॉर्टेंस होते हैं. So that is a lie. Second lie is multitasking. Multitasking कोई इंसान नहीं कर सकता. Multitasking तो कंप्यूटर भी नहीं करता. That is a different series of instruction that the computer just processes because it has different processor registers, etc. So multitasking is a lie. So what is the third lie? Third, a disciplined life. लोग आपको कहते हैं, everybody says lead a disciplined life. Live a disciplined life. Discipline में काम करो. झूठ है यार. disciplined life नहीं होता कुछ ऐसा. अगर आप रहते आप सक्सेस नहीं हो सकते. You should have discipline in one particular aspect that you want to get, but then it will disrupt your other cycle. So that's a lie. Now, fourth, willpower is always on will call. झूठ है. Willpower is a finite resource. आपके पास हमेशा willpower नहीं रहता है. आप अभी अगर चाहें तो willpower निकाल लें, 2 दिन बाद निकाल लें, 2 मिनट बाद निकाल लें, लेकिन हर समय आपके पास नहीं रह पाता. डिपेंड करता है. इसका समय रहता है willpower का भी. So willpower is a finite resource. It's not on will call. Number 5. A balanced life. Yes, बहुत जगह आप सुनते आ रहे हैं. Anywhere you go, you will find in speeches basically, I want to have a balanced life between this professional life and personal life. I want to have a balanced life. That balanced life is a lie. There's no balanced life as such. You intend to balance your life somehow, but that's not how you will become successful. There is a different way of this. Is a graph of balancing. If you say you cannot just balance, or you cannot go to extremes, you have to counterbalance life. So balanced life is a lie. Sixth, big is bad. Big things, bigger goal, bigger success, and you think that there are bigger pressures involved. There are bigger things you do. It requires bigger level of stress to be taken. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's really a lie. Big is better. बड़ा है तो बेहतर है. दोनों साइड्स है. You see, जितना बड़ा आप गोल रखें, whatever big the goal is, it is achievable. ये 6 lies हो गए. इसके बारे में I may make a different video if I get responses. These are different things. Now, coming back to our pyramid, what is that? Purpose, priority, productivity, profit. Now, purpose. You have to have a purpose in life. आपका purpose क्या है life में? कोई कहता है पैसे कमाना. पैसे कमाना सिर्फ purpose नहीं होता. पैसे तो आपके पास आ ही जाते हैं. You have to have a purpose so that money will run after you. You don't run after money. So you need to have purpose. Many of people somehow intelligently their response, purpose of life is happiness. Okay. So how would you get happiness? Happiness आपको कैसे मिलेगा? Happiness, I'll earn more money, I'll get happiness. Oh, come on. How much more money? I don't know, some random number you can hear from people around here and there, But is it that? Money just keeps on inflowing, getting into yourself. But then when would you stop? When would you know that that's enough? No, that when will never come, because it's a desire that will never be fulfilled. So know it, have purpose, run towards that purpose, live for that purpose, as in such a way that money keeps flowing in from somewhere that you have settled in. It comes flowing in such a way that you do not have to force to work for money in order to get towards your purpose. You should go towards your purpose in such a way that money will follow you. It will come in recurring mode, and then you can spend it. At that time when you have such amount of money with you, so that you can use that to go further. Purpose. Next is priority. A purpose without a priority is simply powerless. It's really nothing. So you need to have priority. If you have purpose, मैं बनना चाहता हूँ फिल्म स्टार, मैं बनना चाहता हूँ कंपनी के चेयरमैन, मैं अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना चाहता हूँ. But if you do not have priority, there are n number of things to be done in a day. You need to have priority to know what you want to do. So just because of that, you need to have time blocking in productivity level, but in priority level, you need to have the purpose quite outlined to some, say, 5 years down the lane or some years down the lane that you have decided. So you need to write your 5 years goal. Based on your 5-year goal, what's your 1-year goal that you want to achieve in 1 year? Next, based on your 1-year goal, what's your monthly goal that you want to achieve? So what is your monthly goal? Based on that monthly goal, what is your weekly goal? What is the goal that you want to achieve this week in order to achieve the goal 5 years hence? How will that contribute in them achieving? Now, based on your weekly goal, what is your daily goal? What would you do right now in order to achieve your goal at the end of the week? And that's your daily goal. Now, based on your daily goal, what's right now goal? What are you doing right now so that your daily goal will be achieved today by the end of the day? So this is the ladder that you have to see. This basically maintains the priority. Now, if you maintain both, then comes productivity. That you have to be productive. Now, how would you be productive? Now, come समय में, I have 24 hours, you have 24 hours, people around have 24 hours, everyone has 24 hours in one day. तो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि नरेंद्र मोदी ज़्यादा काम करते हैं, उनके पास ज़्यादा घंटा है क्योंकि 24 घंटा से ज़्यादा है, वो हमको दिखते नहीं है. ऐसा तो नहीं है. It's not that some, say, George Bush or someone had much amount of time with him, like more than 24 hours, and he did wonders. Will Smith has more than 24 hours, so he can work out, he can practice more. No. That's not the thing. It's not the thing, man. Everybody has 24 hours in life. Now, in these 24 hours, you have to work in such a way that every day you have to take out a time, you have to block that particular time so that you do that one thing and only one thing in that particular block of time, such that your daily goal is reached, and somehow when your daily goal is reached, your one goal of that week is reached somehow. So it all adds up to your long-term goal. So you have to block your time in order to be successful. So your time block is yours. So every day you need to take out time. Your goal is not to get more work done. Your goal is to do less work and have more output, positive output, have more impact, have more interaction towards something that you want to achieve in future. So you have to work less and get more. So what's important about this time block? A time block is a block of time that you reserve for yourself in order to do certain thing that will help you achieve your long-term goal. the one thing, the purpose in your life will be achieved just because you are doing some work in this particular time block. So ये time block जो है इस time को आपने दिन में block करके रखा है, regularly block करके रखा है. इस block में आप वही काम करेंगे जो काम करने में आपकी सहायता होगी आपके 5 years goal को reach करने में, is it? पहुंचने में 5 साल के गोल तक ये particular एक दिन काम आएगा आपका. So how to make this work? You have to protect this time block anyhow. People will come and they'll ask you, I have some other important work to do, can you do? Your time block is gone. You have to protect it. No, I'm busy. Oh, please, I'll do sometime later. Then again, they may feel bad or they may feel awkward, but then you need to be sympathetic and then you need to be unmoved. So the world doesn't know your priorities and your purpose in life, and they are not responsible for it. You are responsible. So it's your job to protect your own time block. Your time block cannot be moved. If the other person is disappointed because you're not moving, because you cannot help them, so you are sympathetic to them. You be sympathetic to them, but at the same time be unmoved. You cannot move. Now things when yes, just superior says something that needs to be done. So it is generally an offload work that needs to be done. The superior wants to know that it should be done. He doesn't or she doesn't care when it should be done. So you can simply say that, is it okay if I can do the work by this and this day and this time? Or maybe by this time today? That time should be later than the time block that you have for yourself. That's okay. But now what happens when somehow you have to do the thing right now that your boss orders because that's important. Fine. आप उस समय पे कुछ बोल नहीं सकते. Then be sure if you erase, you have to replace. आपका टाइम ब्लॉक अगर इरेज कर रहे हो, बी श्योर कि आप दिन में उसे कहीं ना कहीं रिप्लेस कर दें. It's a very last probable resort that you will replace it, you will erase it and replace it. But if you erase it, be sure to replace it because your time block is only yours. और कोई नहीं बचाएगा आपके टाइम ब्लॉक को. दुनिया आपका टाइम लेना चाहेगी. So there are 3 things related to time block. Okay, the first one is time off your time block your time off. The second is time block your one thing that you want to do. The third is time block the planning time for your time block. Okay, so what are these? Time block your time means that time off means you have to in advance already plan when will you take leave or vacations, because the resting is as important as working, as anything else. Resting is very, very, very important. When you plan your time block or time off earlier and you time block your time off, then you also inform people that you won't be available in that so and so period of time, so they can plan their own routine. So that's in a way beneficial. And without resting and without play, you're not going to do anything. You're not enjoying your personal life. You cannot give you 100% in professional life. So the first thing regarding time block is time block your time off. The second thing is time block your one thing. You're right. Your most important thing is the secondary thing in life. It comes after resting. So once you have done your vacation and planning, and then your time block comes. Yes, it's required because your personal life, until and unless you're happy in your personal life, you cannot be happy in your professional life. So until and unless your mind is at rest, your mind is at peace, you cannot work your mind in professional life. So that's it. Your most important thing comes second. Now, when you time block your one thing, do always remember there are clock time and there are event time. Clock time is it's 5 o'clock, I have to go. Event time is my work is done, I can go. So always remember, in order to be successful, you have to follow event time, not clock time. Then remember that efficiency is doing the thing right, but effectiveness is doing the right thing. Now, people ask me, what should be the length of the time block? Well, that depends upon you, but recommended time is 4 hours a day at least. If you can do more than that, then that's okay, that's good, that's good. But recommended time is 4 hours a day. Now, the third is time block your planning time. That is, let's say in a week, block a time in order to check your plan so that you can monitor, improvise your outcomes, your daily things that you do. You can match your annual outcome and your monthly outcomes and your weekly outcomes. So plan your planning time. Time block your planning time. Cross the calendar days wherein you have observed that you have completed your time block. So cross those. It should be such that all the plans that you have made should be crossed. So once you have made the planning, it's not that every day you have to follow. It depends upon you wherein you have set your time block. But wherein you have set your time block, make sure that you follow that particular time block. There's no meaning of making all those things. So cross that once it's done. So there's a magic in crossing the thing that matters the most, that you have done it and you're pushing it away because you've done it. There's a magic in that. So this is that important, time block. Now, many people always say that yes, I am on the right track, I'm having a disciplined life, I am living a life, I have a job, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Fine, that's okay. But what about your purpose, your priority, and productivity? Now, about that, if you want to say you are on the right track, that's okay. But even if you are on the right track, you will just get run over if you just sit there. Do your work. That's it. You have achieved whatever you wanted to achieve from the level of the society, from the level of someone that you hold here. But what about your own level? You know your own potential. Now, there is saying that the trouble is not about the things that we do not know. No, we are not in trouble because of things we do not know. We are in trouble because of things we know that should be but ain't so. You know what I mean. So this was about time block. There are many such things about time block, and before a time block as well, the 6 lies, and there are other ways that I may cover up as per the response received. So for now, use your time block, plan your time block well. Your time block is yours. Nobody in the world can take it from you unless until you want the world to take it out, and in that case you're nothing but just another guy out there. So protect your own time block. So protect your own time block, because that's very important. So guys, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel with the bell button, and see you next time. Bye bye.